And welcome back to another episode of Hippy Dippy. We are going to the next area of this fucking piece of well, no, it's not. I love this game to death. We have to go back to the prison island, where this part might be a lot longer because there might be a lot more fucking cutscenes.
Alright, we're safely on the rolling waves. Don't you think it's time you showed us your face, Mystery Monk?
You're right. My apologies.
I knew it! Prince Percival!
Percival Ilmid Asgard, crowned prince and heir to the throne of the Midgand Kingdom.
Whoa, I didn't see this one
So
coming.
he's next in line, is he?
It looks like someone already had me figured out.
Yes, Your Highness. I could tell from your fragrant wood scent, as only the royal family may wear it. But if I may ask, why?
Must I explain myself to gain your aid? I myself could ask what an exorcist is doing consorting with members of the underworld.
I don't...
It doesn't matter why you're here. On this ship, you're here for us to use to our advantage.
Treat me as you will. It's not like I can ever go back.
For a fellow born with silver spoons spewing out of his mouth, Princie Poo's rather laid back.
Prince Percival is an upstanding man, renowned for both his intelligence and his fair, just
Why the
demeanor.
hell is he joining us,
It's
though?
widely believed that with him on the throne, Midgand's prosperity will continue and...
Look, I played dumb earlier, but I smelled that scent too. He wore it for us to notice. He wanted us to know just what sort of position he held, and how useful he could be to us.
He surprised me, at least.
Do you think we're being led into another trap?
We definitely can't take that possibility off the table.
When the time comes, he'll make a good hostage, if nothing else.
Not if the ones we face are after his life too.
For now, let's just make sure we keep an eye on him.
The
Hey,
prince,
Dead by Daylight's up
he
version.
said
Yeah!
he couldn't go back.
I wonder why.
You wanna know why he does this? Yeah, why the hell do we have to stop there? What the fuck? I don't fucking get this game. Hey,
The
Dallas
whole
here.
island's a prison. It's like a secret fort or something.
Weirdly quiet, though.
Yeah, I don't see a single exorcist on watch.
Let's scope out the inside.
And this is where I'm gonna get lost. Alright, now we get to go here now. We haven't been here since the very beginning of the fucking game, man. Which, by the way, this place has a side quest boss here, and it's probably the most hardest fucking boss to ever fucking kill. Because the boss is like, if you play on hard mode, the side boss is like level 199, and it's like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to kill it?
Are you alright?
Headless Knight's back.
She's dead.
The Headless Knight is back?
Think this is the demon that attacked her?
Another prison riot?
No.
Kurogane, Dial, you two protect Kamoana and the prince.
Understood.
Yeah, this guy's weak. He's only level 35.
You're giving me a headache.
This guy's gonna be fucking screwed. He is fucking screwed! Yeah, he stood no chance.
Didn't I?
He didn't even fight. You get a
So
fucking
did the
bonus?
enemy
That's
actually
bullshit.
fail to quell the riot?
I find that hard to believe. The prison was heavily staffed with exorcists.
Perhaps it was venomization,
Venomization?
a dark ritual, forcing demons to eat each other in order to produce ever stronger demons.
So the demons devoured each other, creating a demon too powerful for the exorcists to control?
I imagine the riot didn't help.
Now whose fault could that have been, I wonder?
Whatever happened doesn't matter to us now. We need to focus on how to take this place for ourselves.
That exorcist from before said something about a headless knight, right?
That one's probably the leader.
Then we hunt it down and destroy it.
Until we capture the island, let's use this room for our staging ground. I'll leave the prince and Kamoana to you two. Eliminate any enemies who come in.
Understood.
Don't expect much from me, but all right.
Kamoana, if anything happens, call for me and I'll come running to protect you, okay?
Okay, you stay safe too, Eleanor.
Let's go.
Alright, so this is where it's going to get a little bit interesting. This place is really fucking confusing. We haven't been here since the very beginning of the game. Technically. Where the hell are we doing? I want to be on normal because I don't want to get my ass kicked. Might as well fight some gargoyles and save Luigi. Yeah, we're still fucking overpowered. You fucking suck, asshole. These guys got nothing on me. These gargoyles are fucking weak too. Oh, Laffy is fighting. Okay, let's switch over to Venomization. Okay, let's not say we did. He's just gonna need to kill him. Like, what the fuck? You didn't have to do that, Laffy. I was gonna switch to Phillips because you're fucking gargoyles my ass.
Is everyone alright?
This island.
Oh, yeah, about that. Let's just
I
kill
imagine
these
it's
fuckers
emanating
too.
from all the big old demons roaming about.
Because we get better grade, and grade I never explained it in this game, but grade makes this game a hell of a lot more easier, to be honest with you. Well, I'll explain that at the end game, because grade doesn't come into play until the end game. Because this game has a lot of replayability, and it makes the game a hell of a lot more easier, to be honest with you.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
See, now we got like 2.2 grade. But we can't do anything about that now. Hey, wait. Okay, so at least we know where the hell we're going. Okay, so we've already defeated 2 of the boss fights. Okay, let's talk to the turtle.
Hey, it's you again.
I'm so busy. I'm so busy I can't even notice what's going on around me.
You're not fooling anybody. Why bother?
I was hoping to not have to deal with yous guys. Whenever I run into yous, I always lose so much monies.
Because Velvet always forces unreasonable demands on you?
Oh, Miss Exorcist, your concern warms my little turtle's heart.
I'm not forcing anything. I just think he's trying to take advantage of us by fixing his prices well above market rate.
Price fixing? As in deliberately marking up items so as to take advantage of the less fortunate? I was under the impression that the Abbey strictly forbade such unscrupulous business tactics.
Ah! Perish the thought, Miss. Our accounting is always above board. 25 hours a day, 8 days a week.
That's wrong.
No matter where's, you can get whatever you need for the same fair price.
That's good to hear. Eleanor, give the nice turtles that smile he so desires.
I'm sure running a business is hard work. Hang in there.
Much obliged.
Alright, so this turtle comes into play in the next game, by the way. These things are awfully fucking expensive. I mean, seriously, like, goddamn, man. Alright, we can sell. Alright, so these things, the things that have the fucking bag over them, you can't do anything, so you just have to sell them. And that's pretty much it. I don't know if I have to fight anything else here. Oh, we got a Hawkeye. Sweet. Yeah, there's also a timer on that thing, by the way. Okay, so nothing here. I'll explain to you guys what the hell I'm doing. I'm trying to master every fucking weapon. Which makes no goddamn sense. Oh, a new enemy. Let's kill this thing next. A flame witch! Well, you know they're gonna do fire. And these fucking monsters are fucking weak as hell. Oh, this guy's gonna... You don't need to kill him, Aizen, that much. I mean, seriously, like, what the fuck?
Fly away, little birdie. Far away.
Yeah, you're the one who fucking killed the fucker for some stupid fucking reason. Okay, so we don't need to kill anything else here, because those are the only enemies that are in this area.
From the way you were talking, it seemed like you had an idea of who was behind the riot. What happened here?
I'd think someone in your position would know.
There were reports of a large riot, but I was caught up in chasing you, so I heard little else.
It was a small affair, really. Velvet, Rokurou, and I were being held on this island. Velvet instigated the other prisoners to riot so that we could escape.
She used the prisoners?
Yeah. You'd expect different from me?
How did it end?
We didn't stay to see, but the prisoners were losing badly. Or at least, that's what it looked like. But if that was the case, then where did all the exorcists go?
I know Oscar left to report the incident, but the other guards should have remained at their posts.
Well, if they didn't flee, we have to assume they were all killed.
By this headless knight, perhaps? Well, no sense losing our heads, I suppose. But it looks like we're in for a heck of a fight.
All we have to do is mop up anyone who's left.
Pretty... Oh, god damn it, what?
What was it called? Venomization, right? The dark ritual of making demons feed on each other to birth stronger ones.
Aizen, how many demons does the ritual require?
It's more a matter of quality than quantity. Stronger demons mean more powerful malevolence.
The ritual mixes the victor's malevolence with that of the devoured, creating a terrible, bloodthirsty monster.
Ah, okay.
The newfound power comes at a great cost. With it, the victor's last
I still don't know why Magulu knows this shit. Like, what the fuck?
So it's something even more than a monster. A seething ball of pure power and malevolence.
Rokurou, don't tell me you're considering it
Here's
for
my
yourself.
sight.
Of course I am. I'll consider anything that can make me stronger.
You cannot be serious.
What's there to be so surprised about? Oh, look at Velvet. She's already eaten countless demons.
Excuse me.
You're ridiculous.
He's right. If it helps me find my vengeance, I don't care.
Velvet?
Wait, are you really going to do it?
Relax, it's not gonna happen. Becoming a monster wouldn't bother me. But when I defeat my rival, I have to be myself for it to mean anything. It's the same for Velvet.
It is?
Besides, if I kill a previous victor of the ritual, I'll have proved myself strong enough not to need the extra power.
You're ridiculous.
Yep, and that's what Rokurou is, a fucking bloodthirsty fucking moron! Alright, sorry about the coughing earlier. But, yeah, my throat has been, like, fucking ridiculous. To be frankly honest with you. Alright, so... we don't have to go that way. You will get what the hell? Okay, fine. You want to gang up on me, bitch? Seriously, you don't have to fucking kill these fuckers. I could just run away. Thank you, fuckers.
I won't improve by fighting.
Of course you won't improve. I want to get that thing because that thing is really good. We're going back to where Velvet it was during the part where we were almost fucking dead. Well, in the beginning of the game, anyway. We're going back to the beginning of the fucking game. Just because of the fact that it's fucking Velvet. Yep, and there's the boss fight number 1.
He must be the product of the Venomization.
He just looks like a big giant fucking knight to me.
Well, he definitely looks vicious enough.
Not as vicious as our Velvet, though.
He looks like a... See, he's not as powerful. He's actually technically a real enemy in the Hellblade. This guy's easy. It's the next boss fight that's fucking difficult. Oh, this guy's really tough as well. Fucking kill this son of a bitch! You have to be a fucking dick, man. I look rope. This guy's fucking weak. Alright, sweet. I got more. Oh, he's already dead!
That takes care of that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I feel something again.
More malevolence?
No, another Earth Pulse point. It must be on this island.
Of course.
I sense it too. It's very close.
Directly underneath us, I would guess.
So this is all cutscenes. Well, that boss fight was a joke. This is where Eleanor finds out what Velvet is, I believe.
Welcome to the most secure cell in the entire complex. The darkest hole in Titania. Feel anything, Laphicet?
Yeah, I think this is the Earth Pulse point.
If this cell is where the Earth Pulse point is, then does that mean it housed a Therian?
Yeah. And a real hungry one at that. Every day, they would toss demons into its cell. It would devour its fill, then wipe the blood from its lips. Never once realizing, it was delivering to Inominat the malevolence of hundreds of demons and prisoners. And then one day, there appeared before it a female Moloch, who shattered the barrier and freed the Therian from its cage. But the Therian knew no mercy, and it devoured its liberator. And it was then... It was then I obtained the power. The power to avenge my brother.
Velvet, you're a Therian?
Yes.
This prison island was a feeding ground for the Therian, harnessing the malevolence created by the prisoners within.
But because Velvet escaped, the malevolence went out of control.
Wow, the same darn thing that happened back in Kamoana's village.
Lord Artorias would never have done such a thing.
No? What's so unbelievable? That he used his wife's brother as a human sacrifice? That he imprisoned his wife's sister? Because that's what your damned holy shepherd did! All to get his hands on Inominat's power!
Damn.
I'm sure he had a reason for...
A reason? To spare the world of its pain? Don't give me that! Who will spare my brother's pain? Who will soothe my brother's despair? He murdered my little brother, Laffy! And you'll stand there and tell me it was for the greater good? At any rate, that's one less Therian for us to track down.
Velvet.
What? Did Velvet yell at you so hard you're starting to hear voices now?
I have a feeling something's wrong. Kamoana could be in danger.
But we already beat the Headless Knight.
I still can't shake this feeling. Please, let's go back and check on them.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. First off, let's see here. Fashion. We are going to get rid of that fucking collar. So to speak. Yeah, this is what I've been doing lately. No, that just makes it bigger. There we go. I made sure that's bigger because I could see in the cutscene that the fucking her shirt was going through the fucking collar. That's the whole problem with this fucking game. Some items are like fucking ridiculousness. Shit, we got something good that we haven't even begun yet. Go, Isaac, go, Mr. Hat, motherfucker! Yeah, some fashion sense, you can tell where it's fucked up, so yeah. So yeah, that's a good thing.
So, Velvet is a Therian, is she? I knew there was something off about her.
But it's what she cried out that's really on my mind. Laphicet, is Velvet truly Lord Artorias' younger sister?
She never told me.
If it were true, I suppose it would explain her knowledge of Lord Artorias' training.
If you're so curious, why not ask her yourself? Hey, Velvet, what's your connection to Artorias?
Rokuro, have some tact!
I heard you whispering. It doesn't bother me. Artorias was married to my late sister, Celica. He was our brother-in-law. We lived together for more than 10 years.
That does explain a few things.
So he sacrificed his little brother and turned his sister into a Therian.
But you were his family.
To his view of the grand scheme, family is inconsequential. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. All he did was act according to his ideal logic. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get moving.
We're in the part where Velvet is like being a fucking G. Alright, so after this cutscene, we're gonna go save. Oh yeah, sorry if the video is like fucking like... Are we going the right way? Probably not. Yes, we are. Okay, sweet, cool. I always get lost in here. I really do. I always get lost in this place, which makes no fucking sense!
So it turns out that Velvet is a Therian who consumes malevolence.
And too much malevolence is what changes people into demons. Strong enough malevolence can persist after the person who created it dies, turning their corpse or spirit into a raging monster. That's how undead and phantom demons come about.
Then the demons Velvet killed turned back into humans because she devoured their malevolence.
Yeah, and consequently, they avoided becoming undead or anything like that.
So she saved them. Well, I mean, a corpse is a corpse, of course.
Do you think she could devour only the malevolence and turn a living demon human again?
Unfortunately, that's impossible due to malevolence's self-reinforcing nature. When Therians are connected to Enominat through an Earth Pulse point, they seem to be able to absorb small concentrations of malevolence from the surrounding area and inhibit the creation of new demons. But any human who builds up enough malevolence to turn into a demon will keep producing malevolence as long as they live.
That's right. To devour any malevolence, I need to cut it off at the source. That's how my powers work.
Velvet, I'm sorry.
I don't mind it. Actually, I find it convenient. This way, I'll never forget my hatred for Artorias.
Plus, as long as you stay away from an Earth Pulse point, you get to keep the power of any malevolence you consume.
Oh,
fuel for my hatred.
she does have a point there. Let's go there, fucker. Alright, so we have to save. Okay, so where the hell are we going? This is what. Alright, Mr. Jackass. We'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, great. We get more ship things. Level 16, not bad. Is this the right way? I don't know.
Ah! That was Kamana!
Yep, that was the right way. Sweet!
Kamana! Eleanor! You really came back for me. A promise is a promise, sweetheart.
A headless knight and a horse demon.
It's giving off a ton of malevolence.
This must be the true survivor of the venomization process.
Oh, I get it! The dying exorcist lady wasn't saying Headless Knight is back. She was going for Headless Knight on horseback.
Whatever the case, we'll fight whoever we have to claim this island.
Yeah, sure. I claimed this island for no reason! This fight is fucking ridiculous.
How the horse's name?
Get close and look if you're back.
No mercy! Wounds I won't heal!
No mercy, bitch!
Gaze upon it.
You guys got nothing on me.
Gaze upon my fiery mirror. Storm dragon.
Eleanor!
What level is this guy? Oh, he's still fucking weak. We're still fucking overpowered. You think you beat me, bitch? Eisen needs to be swapped. Because he doesn't have that many fucking thingamabobs. Fucking bitch. Oh shit, this is not good. This is not good. Eisen, go. Shit. Oh great, he's summoning fucking monsters in the. Oh great, I'm fucking paralyzed! Thank God for fucking. Jesus Christ, that fucking monster. There we go. That was too quick.
That's venomization, all right. Definitely stronger than that headless lump of armor.
I beg your pardon?
Not you.
The demon from the villa?
No, look! It's absorbing the malevolence. It's a Therian.
Actually, that hawk is Griffin, my one and only friend.
A damned Therian. So that's what Tabitha meant when she said we'd find out shortly.
But your highness, why do you have a Therian?
It's like I said, Griffin has been my dear friend ever since I was a child. Even if he's a Therian now, that hasn't changed.
So you knew you were helping a Therian escape. What are you plotting?
I have no plots or schemes. I just want Griffin to be free.
I guess we shouldn't be surprised. The Crown Prince and future king, he's gonna do whatever he likes.
I suppose I am at that. But if I am, it's the first time I've ever been allowed a choice of my own. When you're a prince, you're not a person. You're an institution, one designed to serve the state and its people. Say, for instance, you're doing your law studies and your back suddenly itches. What do you do?
I mean, I'd scratch it. Who wouldn't?
When I did that, my tutor gave me a whipping so hard the blood ran down my back. The reason being that I prioritized a personal feeling, that is to say my itch, over my studies in service of the state. Seeing Griffin lay claim to the skies let me imagine my own freedom. It was my lone solace over the years. But then, he turned out to be responsive to Innominat's power.
I take it the Midgand royal family is well aware that the Abbey is creating Therians.
Of course. How could we not? The kingdom offers unequivocal support to Shepherd Artorius' vision of reason and will. Even so, if there was one thing I could never permit, it was seeing Griffin locked up and unable to fly. Never. I tricked the Exorcist on guard and disabled the barrier. But then Griffin attacked the Exorcist and killed him.
That's why you said you could never go back.
They can overlook a single dead exorcist, but with a Therian removed, malevolence will engulf the capital.
I knew full well what I was doing. And yet, I couldn't watch my friend's life be stripped away.
Your Highness.
He chose a single bird over the world. Why do you think that birds fly?
That's what Lord Artorius asked me.
My anatomy book says birds can fly because their bones are light and their wing muscles are enormously strong.
Birds fly because a bird that cannot fly is no bird at all. That's what I think.
This is where Eleanor changes her heart, I believe.
As long as you remain on this island, you may do as you please. But if you try to escape, I'll kill you.
That should work. This way we'll have him on hand if we ever need a hostage.
Understood. I appreciate you letting Griffin and me stay here.
Well, now that that's taken care of, let's build ourselves a hideout.
Of a prison hideout? Are you guys fucking high? Oh, Lappy's the only one who levels up. Okay. Eleanor is at a peak where she's questioning on Lord Artorius.
Hey, Velvet, do you know where Eleanor is?
Wasn't she just playing with you?
Yeah, but then she left. I'm worried because she looked pretty sad. Can you go find her?
Why me? All right, fine. Just don't cry on me, okay?
Okay, so here's the deal.
Hey, Rokuro, have you seen Eleanor?
Probably. I don't know. Bit drunk.
Just try not to go overboard.
But man, are we a bunch of screw-ups or what? I mean, we've kidnapped a prince now. They gotta have laws against that. Broke out of prison, flattened Helives.
I love when the
assassinated
broker is
Shepherd.
drunk.
Hey, how many infractions do you think we're on the hook for?
Pardon me if I don't stop and count. If you don't like it, nobody's forcing you to tag along.
No, I still haven't repaid my debt to you.
You say that, but you really just want to beat Shigure, don't you?
Whoa, to me they're both connected. It's a long story, but I can tell you if you...
I'll pass.
Well, join me for a drink then?
Can't. I'm 19.
Oh yeah, she's still a teenager. That never gets brought up again.
Huh. A most interesting interpretation.
We'll
What do you
finish
make
off
of
these
this
cutscenes
Valkyria?
first off, and then just like,
Well,
you
if
know,
you
just
pronounce it
like
Lonely Kyle, then it'd
move
mean
on with the
midriff,
game.
which probably isn't right. Maybe Muse Mila?
Well, that would make this passage read, Oranges are nummy.
Oh, it's Grimoire.
Okay. Yeah, that's not right either. What's wrong, Velvet?
Have you seen Eleanor?
No, I haven't. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to watch her.
Just read somewhere where there's more light. You'll hurt your eyes like this.
Okay.
Okay, so we have to go see Eisen. This one's gonna be a lot longer than usual.
Hey, you got any idea where Eleanor is?
No, sorry. I was having a meeting with Benwick and the crew about our search for Eifried.
Are you sure you're okay with putting that off? At this point, the Abbey doesn't have much reason to keep him alive. Wouldn't you rather look for him than Therians?
I know time is a factor, but we still don't have any decent leads. I think we need to stir up the Abbey and see what shakes loose. And who better to do that than you?
So this works for both of us then?
Never fear. I'm still acting out of self-interest. Besides, Eifried won't die so easily.
He's a strong man. It'd take a lot to bring him down.
Yeah. I've never seen him flinch from a storm, no matter how choppy the seas.
Where angels fear to tread, as they say.
Probably some of that as well.
Okay, so then we have to talk to Magulu. Or something like that. Hey, Magulu.
Hey, any idea where Eleanor went?
How should I know? I'm too busy to spare any time worrying about anyone else.
You look pretty distinctly unoccupied to me right now.
Right. I'm busy being unoccupied.
You're... what?
It's simple. When you have free time, it means you're busy trying to avoid having any business to do.
You're too weird for this world, Magulu.
Says the woman with the world's blandest personality.
I always figured you'd be the type to take off as soon as things got hairy. So what keeps you here?
I am utterly, completely, totally, wholly devoid of anything else to do. Which is to say I'm...
unoccupied.
Right, now you get it. Besides, I have to stick around to see how our bet turns out, don't I?
How the hell does Velvet? Oh yeah, if you ever want to change the camera to the backside, just press the L1 button. All right, so she's not here. I know where Eleanor is, but we're gonna go save, and I'll see you in the next part, bitches. But yeah, we're having some fun. So yeah. Later, guys. Stay positive, everyone. Woohoo!